Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. You are watching ITI NIMI channel Electrician. In this video, I am going to ask DC generator NIMI question bank. I will ask the question. You have to give the answer. Okay. I am going to only ask the question. Okay. You have to give the answer. Right. Let's start question number 1. What is the name of the part marked as X in a DC generator? This is the DC generator part in this DC generator. What is the name of this part? Okay, you have to give the you have to tell the answer. What is the name of this part? Okay, option A, armature core, brush, commutator riser, commutator segment. The answer is commutator riser. What is the name of a DC generator? This is the DC generator diagram. So, this is which type of DC generator? Okay. I am giving the hint. Here the current directions are opposite to each other. Okay. You have to note this point. The current directions are opposite to each other. So, you have to give this is which type of DC generator. Option A, differential long shunt compound generator, differential short shunt compound generator, cumulative long shunt compound generator, cumulative short shunt compound generator. The answer is differential long shunt compound generator because the current directions are opposite to each other. Which rule is used to find the direction of induced EMF in a DC generator? Corkscrew rule, right hand palm rule, Fleming left hand rule, Fleming right hand rule. So the answer is Fleming right hand rule is the answer. Which formula is used to calculate the generated EMF in DC generator? EMF equals to phi Zn by 60. EMF equals to phi Zn by 60 into A by P. EMF equals to phi Zn by 60 into P by A. EMF equals to Zn upon 60 into phi into P by A. So, the answer is option number C. EMF equals to phi Zn upon phi Zn divided by 60 into P by A in volt. This is the answer. Which formula is used to calculate the generated EMF in a DC generator? EB equals to V upon IaRa. EB equals to V into IaRa. EB equals to V minus IaRa. EB equals to V plus IaRa. The answer is option number C. EB equals to V minus IaRa in volts. Okay, this is the answer. What is the name of the part marked X in a DC generator? This is the DC generator part. So, in this DC generator part, you have to tell what is the name of this part. Okay, option A, pole tip, pole coil, pole core, pole shoe. The answer is pole shoe. Pole shoe is the answer. What is the name of a DC generator? So, this is the DC generator. You have to tell this is which type of DC generator. Okay. I am going to give a hint. In this picture, you can see that the field is separate and the armature connection is separate. Okay. Means excitation is separate and armature circuit is separate. Okay. So, option A, shunt generator, series generator, compound generator, separately excited generator. So, the answer is separately excited generator. Which energy is converted into electrical energy by generator? Heat, kinetic, chemical, mechanical. So, the answer is mechanical. What is the name of a DC generator field? Okay. So friends, this is the field winding. So you have to tell this is which type of field winding. Okay, I am going to give a hint. In this picture, you can see that the direction of current is entering, okay, and leaving. But here the second winding is both are this is leaving, maybe this is entering. Okay, so option A, short shunt compound generator, long shunt compound generator, differential compound generator, cumulative compound generator. So the answer is differential compound generator, because the current directions are opposite to each other. What is the principle of DC generator? Corkscrew rule, Fleming left hand rule, Fleming right hand rule, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So the answer is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. What is the formula for dynamically induced EMF? BLV, BL sin theta, BLV sin theta, BLV cos theta. The answer is BLV sin theta in volt. Which rule is used to find the direction of magnetic field? Corkscrew rule, right hand palm rule, Fleming left hand rule, Fleming right hand rule. The answer is Fleming right hand rule. What is the name of the part of a DC generator? Okay, this is the DC generator part. You have to tell what is the name of this part. Stator, pole core, pole shoe, or yoke or frame. The answer is yoke or frame. How many parallel paths in duplex lap winding of a 4-pole DC generator? 4, 6, 8, 12. The answer is 8. Okay, because in duplex lap winding, the number of poles equals to number of parallel paths. Okay, because this is duplex, that's why 4 plus 4, 8 is the answer. Name the part of a DC generator. Okay, this is the DC generator, one of the part. You have to tell what is the name of this part. Side end plates, pole shoe lamination, commutator segment, armature core lamination. The answer is armature core lamination. How interpoles are connected in a DC generator? In series with the armature, in parallel with the armature, in series with the shunt field, in parallel with the shunt field. The answer is in series with the armature. What is the necessity of a residual magnetism in a self-excited DC generator? Build up the voltage, reduce the field current, reduce the armature current, maintain constant output voltage. The answer is build up the voltage. Which are the 2 points that the brush contact resistance measured in DC machine? Resistance between the opposite brushes, resistance between the brush and commutator riser, resistance between the brush and commutator, resistance between the brush and armature conductor. The answer is resistance between the brush and commutator. Which voltage drop is indicated in the portion marked as X? Okay, so friends, this is the characteristic curve. In this characteristic curve, so this is the flat curve. Okay, then the voltage is dropped. Okay, so what is the name of this curve? Between the flat and drop. Okay, so you have to tell the answer. What is the name of this drop? Full load voltage drop, armature voltage drop, armature reaction drop, shunt field voltage drop. The answer is armature reaction drop. Okay. What is the name of the compound generator if the shunt field is connected in parallel with the armature? Long shunt compound, cumulative compound, differential compound, short shunt compound. The answer is short shunt compound. Why the armature core of a DC generator is laminated? Reduce the copper loss, reduce the friction loss, reduce the hysteresis loss, reduce the eddy current loss. The answer is reduce the eddy current loss. Why the armature resistance of a DC generator is very low? Reduce the armature current, reduce the armature voltage drop, run armature with less weight, reduce the temperature of the armature. The answer is reduce the armature voltage drop. Why the DC generator should run in a clockwise direction only? Why the DC generator should run in clockwise direction only? Protect the brush from damage, protect the residual magnetism, avoid short circuit in the armature, avoid overloading of generator. So in this question he is asking that why the DC generator should run in clockwise direction only, means what will happen if the DC generator is run in anti-clockwise direction. Okay, this is the question. So the answer is protect the residual magnetism is the answer. Means if you run the DC generator in anti-clockwise direction, its residual magnetism will be lost. Therefore, DC generator should be run in clockwise direction. Why the compensating winding is provided in a large DC generator? Connect more loads, reduce the commutation effect, neutralize the armature reaction effect, increase the efficiency of a generator. The answer is neutralize the armature reaction effect. What is the reason of a DC generator fail to build up voltage? Loose brush contact, armature resistance is more, field resistance is above critical resistance, prime mover is running at above rated speed. The answer is field resistance is above critical resistance. What is the name of generator if its field is connected in parallel with the armature? Shunt generator, series generator, compound generator, self-excited generator. The answer is shunt generator. What is the purpose of pole shoe in a DC generator? Reduce the air gap, increase the field strength, minimize the magnetic losses, spread out the flux uniformly in the air gap. The answer is spread out the flux uniformly in the air gap. What is the function of the split rings in a DC generator? Maintain constant voltage, collect the current unidirectionally, reduce the voltage drop at brushes, increase the terminal voltage then rated. The answer is collect the current unidirectionally. Which material is used to make the brush in DC generator? Steel and graphite, carbon and graphite, cast iron and graphite, aluminum and graphite. The answer is carbon and graphite. Why DC generator are losing their residual magnetism? Heavy short circuit in load, running without load continuously running without break, change of direction of rotation very often. The answer is change of direction of rotation very often. How does the magnetic circuit complete through the yoke and pole in a DC generator? Field coil, armature core, laminated pole core, winding conductors in armature. The answer is armature core. Why the terminal voltage decreases if load increases in DC shunt generator? Because of armature reaction effect due to increased in armature resistance, because of brush voltage drop decreases due to increased in shunt field inductance. The answer is because of armature reaction effect. Which type of DC generator is used for long distance distribution lines? Shunt generator, series generator, differential compound generator, cumulative compound generator. The answer is cumulative compound generator. This is very important question. This is question number 34. Which method is used to improve the insulation resistance in a DC generator? Replacing the brush frequently, heating the machine by running periodically, cleaning the commutator segment regularly, blowing hot air into the machine during maintenance. The answer is blowing hot air into the machine during maintenance. Which type of DC generator works in absence of residual magnetism? Shunt generator, series generator, compound generator, separately excited generator. The answer is separately excited generator. This is very important question. Which type of DC generator is used for arc welding? Which type of DC generator is used for arc welding? This is important question. This question came in exam also. Shunt generator, series generator, differential compound generator, cumulative compound generator. The answer is differential compound generator. What is the property of wave winding in a DC generator? Low current, low voltage, high current, low voltage, low current, high voltage, high current, low voltage, high current, high voltage. The answer is low current, high voltage. Okay, this is important question. In wave winding, low current, high voltage. Okay. What is the purpose of resistance? What is the purpose of resistance wire used in the commutator connection in DC generator? What is the purpose of resistance wire used in the commutator connection in DC generator? Maintain constant voltage, nullifying the statically induced EMF, increasing the statically induced EMF, smooth reversal of current direction. Means in this question is asking that this is the commutator. Okay, this is the commutator and these are the commutator segments 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here the resistor is introduced. Okay, so in this question is asking that what is the function of this resistor? Okay, the answer is smooth reversal of current direction is the answer. Why solid pole shoes are used in DC generator? To reduce the copper loss, to increase the residual magnetism, to decrease the residual magnetism, to reduce the reluctance of magnetic path. The answer is to reduce the reluctance of magnetic path. Which metal is used to make large capacity DC generator yoke? Cast iron, soft iron, aluminium, rolled steel. The answer is rolled steel. What is the function of split rings in a DC generator? Supply output continuously, make output in the unidirection, makes output in the opposite direction, collects the current from alternate conductor. The answer is makes output in the unidirection. Which type of voltage is used in dynamically induced DC generator? Means this is very important question. In this question is asking that in a DC generator, okay, DC generator means it is a dynamically induced EMF only. Okay, So the initial voltage is, that voltage is pulsating voltage, oscillating voltage, alternating voltage, or direct current voltage. Okay, this is important question. The answer is alternating voltage. What is the purpose of slot marked as X? Okay, this is the slot. Okay, so what is the purpose of this slot? To fix the keyway, to make air circulation, for lubrication purpose, for easy removal from shaft. The answer is to fix the keyway. What is the purpose of field coils in a DC generator? To increase the flux in the air gap, to decrease the magnetizing current, to magnetize the pole, to produce the coil flux, to increase the reluctance of magnetic path. The answer is to magnetize the pole, to produce the coil flux. Which metal is used to make pole core of a large DC generator machines? Soft iron, cast steel, stainless steel. The answer is cast steel. Why the pole core stampings are laminated in a DC generator? Reduce the friction loss, reduce the winding loss, reduce the windage loss, reduce the hysteresis loss, reduce the eddy current loss. This is important question. The answer is reduce the eddy current loss. Which type of DC generator is used for electroplating process? This is also a very important question. Option A, shunt generator, series generator, differential compound generator, cumulative compound generator. The answer is shunt generator. What is the purpose of compensating winding in a DC generator? Minimize the rough commutation, maintain constant output voltage, neutralize the demagnetizing effect, decrease the excitation current of field coils. The answer is neutralize the demagnetizing effect. What is the effect if the shunt field resistance is above critical resistance value in a DC generator? Output voltage is pulsating, output voltage is above normal, generator failed to build up voltage, generator build up voltage normally. The answer is generator failed to build up voltage. What is the effect of armature reaction in a DC generator? Output voltage increases, output voltage decreases, output voltage is pulsating, output voltage will become zero. The answer is output voltage decreases. Calculate the EMF generated in a 4-pole DC generator with the simplex wave-wound armature has 1020 conductors and driven at a speed of 1500 RPM. The flux per pole is 0.007 Webers. 178 volt, 243 volt, 357 volt, 428 volt. So friend, this question I already solved in the DC generator multiple choice questions explanation. Okay, you can see the video. I will give the description in the I will give the link in the description box. The answer is 357 volt. How the effect of armature reaction can be neutralized in large DC generator? Using compensating winding, providing additional interpoles, increasing brush contact resistance, adding resistance wire with winding. The answer is using compensating winding. What is the effect in a DC generator if it is kept ideal for long time? Field coil resistance increases, armature resistance increases, increases the armature reaction, loses its residual magnetism. The answer is loses its residual magnetism. Calculate the induced EMF of 4-pole dynamo having 1000 RPM lap wound and total number of conductors is 600. The flux per pole is 0.064 Weber. The answer is 160 volt, 320 volt, 480 volt, 640 volt. The answer is 640 volt. What is the effect on induced EMF if the main flux? What is the effect on induced EMF if the main field flux get distorted in DC generator? Induced EMF increases, induced EMF decreases, no change in induced EMF, induced EMF becomes zero. So friends, this is something important question. In this question is asking that suppose the main field flux, the flux is there. If the flux is disturbed, okay, what will happen? If the flux is disturbed, induced EMF decreases. Okay, so this is the last question. What is the cause for heavy sparking in brushes of a DC generator? Short circuit in field winding, short circuit in armature winding, MNA magnetic neutral axis and geometrical neutral axis position changed, too much spring tension at brush. The answer is magnetic neutral axis and geometrical neutral axis position changed. Okay, so friends, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you want to give me some suggestion, you can write in the comments box. Okay, bye.